Overview time! Alright, so in pop music, we're going to be focusing on music history and trends, starting all the way back to about 2500 BC to today in 2020. The main focus of the class is really popular music from 1950 onward, and we chunk it into different units. Every single pop music class is just a little bit different based off of the needs and desires of the class. But we always hit these big moments in music history, looking at the development of genres like American jazz, rock and roll, hip hop, pop, disco, trap, all of the different subgenres that come in between there. And we really look at these things through the lens of 5 different rules. Now, these are more suggestions than actual rules, but as we look at these musical trends, what's happening in pop culture, both in the US, the UK, and around the world, these rules really help us understand what makes or what drives popularity in music. And so we focus on these 5 rules. Rule 1, controversy sells records. Most of the time. We'll get to it in class. 2, technology changes everything. In fact, one of the goals of this class is that as we're learning about these musical trends and we're talking and discussing and listening and exploring, is that we're also going to be creating and understanding how what has happened in the past has helped us as consumers of music, producers of music, really create some amazing things. Students are going to be exposed extensively to Soundtrap, which is a web-based music mixing thing. We're going to learn a little bit about GarageBand, which has its own professional roots with Logic, which is like that upgraded version, which is really, really cool, and I'm very excited about. Sorry. Rule 3, innovate or disappear. It's very important. Rule 4, all music has aesthetics. We're going to be looking at, how do we group music? How do we come up with like these subgenres of things? So what makes trap music different from traditional hip hop, and what makes alternative rock different from like rock and roll or heavy metal? And we're going to kind of dive into that and figure out that music is much more than just the sound. It also has these cultural implications, which is really cool. And then finally, 5, everything is connected. Literally everything that we look at in this sphere of music is connected. I'm so excited to start working with you guys. Some big stops on our trip together. Within the first few weeks, we're going to have the award-winning tour of pop music. We're literally in one class period going to go from 2000 or 2500 BC all the way up to 2020. It's great. We're going to explore Woodstock. We're going to look at the cultural phenomenon that was the Beatles. We're going to look at what happened with teenage idols. Why is there this obsession with things? We're going to look at how the internet, as we have kind of been moving forward into the 21st century here, how the internet has drastically changed the way that we consume music. How many of you are on TikTok? So if you look at a platform like TikTok, listen to the sounds that they use in those videos, and you can see where the songs are coming from for those things, which is really, really cool. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are too.